Division of a decimal number by another decimal number. We have these two decimal numbers 6.6 divided by 2.2. Okay. Whenever you are dealing with division of decimals, always try to get rid of decimals. I've always a decimal point. I've always said that. So if this is 6.6, then can I write it as 66 divided by 10? Since after decimal point we have only one digit, so if you divide 66 by 10, you're going to get back 6.6 only. If you divide this 66 by 10, you'll get 6.6 only. So if I write this number as 66 divided by 10, right, and then this is divided by, same thing with 2.2. If this is 2.2, can I write it as 22 over 10? Because if you try to divide this 22 by 10, then since 10 has only one zero, therefore the decimal point will come here. It will become 2.2. So same thing here, it can be written as 22 over 10. Now can it be written as it like that? 66 over 10 multiplied with, this is division placed with multiplication, and the reciprocal of 22 over 10, that is 10 over 22. That's a basic division method that we apply, invert and multiply. Okay. Now numerator is multiplied with numerator and denominators together. Okay. Now look at this one. This is 66 multiplied with by 10. Can it be written like this? 10 multiplied by 66? Yes, these two are same thing, equal. Because we know that commutative property of multiplication states what? If this is A times B, then this will be equal to B times A. A and B are any arbitrary number. So 66 multiplied by 10 is same thing as 10 multiplied by 66. So this will become 10 multiplied by 66, and this will be 10 multiplied by 22. Remember, we have applied this commutative property on this one only. So this will become 10 over 10, right? We can write it like this, and then 66 over 22, right? Okay, because if you multiply them, you are going to get back this one. Okay, now if you solve this 10 over 10, you'll get 1 over 1. Why? Because the highest common factor in this case will be 10 only, and if you divide this numerator and denominator both by 10, you'll get 1 over 1 multiplied with, if you try to divide this 22 by 66, you will get 3, because 22 times 3 is 66. So you will get back, answer will be 3. Okay. This is 0.0125 divided by 0.05. So this 0.0125 can be written as, since after decimal point we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 digits, so this can be written as 125. I'm ignoring 0 because we don't need that, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if we'll put 0 here, then that makes no sense, because that will be same thing as 125. Right? You'll have to, in any case, you'll have to ignore this 0. So 125 divided by 4 zeros, that is 10,000. So this will be 125 divided by 10,000 divided by this is 0.05. After decimal point we have 2 digits, that is 1, 0, and second is 5. So this can be written as 5 over 100, right? So this is 5 over 100. Now this can be written as 125 divided by 10,000 times 100 divided by 5. Now 125 times 100, and this will be times 5. Okay. This can be written as 125 times 100 will be same thing as 100 times 125. So this is 100 times 125 divided by 10,000 times 5. This can be written as 100 or 10,000 times 125 divided by 5. Okay, now if you try to solve this one, this is 100, this is 10,000. If you try to find the highest common factor of this you will get 100. So if you divide this numerator with 100, you will get 1. If you divide this denominator with 100, you will get 100. Right? Multiplied with. If you divide 125 by 5, you will get 25. Okay. So this is now 1 times 25 or 100, and this will be 25 or 100, and this will give you 0.25. Okay, this is third one. So 0.375 can be written as 375 divided by, how many digits do we have after decimal point? 1 to 3. So with 1000. So 375 divided by 1000. Division sign. This is 1.5. So 1.5 can be written as 15 divided by, how many digits do we have after decimal point? We have 1 digit. So by 10. So this is 1.5 and this is 10. This will become 375 divided by 1000, and this will be 10 multiplied by 10 by 15. I'm sorry, this should not be here. Right? So this will become 375 times 10 divided by 1000 times 50. This can be written as 10 times 375 divided by 1000 times 15, and this will be 10 over 1000 times 375 divided by 15. The highest common factor of 10 and 1000 will be 10. So if you divide this numerator by 10, we'll get 1. If you divide this denominator with 10, you will get 100. If you divide 375 by 15, then this will be 15 times 2 is 30. Subtraction 7 is 5 and 5. 75. So this will be 25. Now this becomes 1 times 25 over 100. This will be 25 over 100, and this will become 0.25.